Hi ma'am, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Can you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Astha Sai. You can call me by my first name, Astha.
Where are you from, Astha?
I am originally from Nepal, which is located at Ieltsnepal part of my nation, but currently I am residing in Battisputari, Kathmandu.
Do you work or are you a student?
Well, I'm not doing work at the moment. I'm a student. I have recently completed my intermediate level graduation from management faculty.
Let's talk about flowers. Do you like flowers?
Yes, ma'am. I really love different kind of flowers, and I always keep flowers in my home to observe some positive vibe from them.
What's your favorite flower?
There are varieties of flowers in my country. Among them, I am really attached with the rose because it is the sign of love. So I really love that.
When was the last time you gave someone flowers?
Well, it was almost 1 year ago. I gave the flowers rose to my best friend in her birthday to make her happy.
Do any flowers have a special meaning in your country?
Yes, ma'am. There are particular two flowers in my nation which have a special meaning, rose and marigold. Talking about the rose is the sign of love, and people usually give to the other people to represent the love towards them. And another is marigold, who is we usually wear in the beautiful occasions, our most popular festival we have.
Why do you think women like flowers more than men?
There are one particular reason behind this statement. I would say women are really sensitive and they have a really kind heart, and they become really attached with the flowers when they see suddenly dead men.
Okay. Do you spend much time with your family?
Yes, ma'am. I spend my most of the time with my family members. I create a lot of memory with them, and talking honestly, these days I am so far from my house, so I could not spend much time with them. Of course, I will definitely go to the house after 2-3 months, and I love to spend time with them.
Okay. Who are you closest to in your family?
I really love all of my family members, and I'm really close with all of them. But if I pick one of them, I would say my mother's, because she's so friendly and she cares a lot about me, and I really love her.
Do you prefer spending time with your family or your friends?
It totally depends upon the situation. But I can say that I love to spend more of my time with my family members rather than friends, because friends are really far from me right now, and yes, I don't get enough time to go their house, and I usually connected with them through the internet.
Who is your best friend?
My best friend name is Sonu Giri, who is really nice, kind-hearted person. She always ready to pay attention on the sorrow and happiness of each and every individual who are surrounding her, and she is studying BBA right now, and yes.
Okay, now let's move on to part 2. For part 2, your topic is you'll have to describe an old person you know. This is your cue card, and this is a piece of paper and pencil for you to make notes. You will be getting 1 minute to prepare note. Please start making notes. Now you can stop and start talking for 2 minutes. You will be provided 2 minutes of time to make a whole story. Are you ready to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Please speak.
Okay, now I'm going to explain to you the older person whom I know in my life. So, I have known so many old people from my family members, from my relatives, talking about the particular one whom I really adore and appreciate. So his name is Kapil Saha, who has belonged to our family members as well, and I know him from my childhood because he is the friend of my father's, and he's really kind person. He has really benevolent behavior and really good characteristics. So I really adore him, and he's really nice person. He has different kind of personality, and he behave really appropriate way with the different kind of people. He is also the social workers. He had done a lot of contribution to the society in order to develop the society in a proper way, and he had done a lot of contribution to the poor people who are suffering from different kind of obstacles in their life. He had different kind of groups in different area, and he usually donate some money to the people who don't have house to stay, who are not getting food to eat. And I really love that activities of him, and he's really nice person by heart as well as by looking, and I really adore him, and I say that each and every individual should be like him. We have to help so many people who are suffering from different difficulties, and yes, I really adore him. So this much about the old person that I know in my life.
Okay. Now let's move on to part 3 of the speaking test. Let's talk about work. Do you think job satisfaction is more important than salary when choosing a job?
I would say different people have different kind of opinion regarding this statement. However, I personally believe that job satisfaction is far more important than salary, because for example, if we getting vast amount of salary in the job but we are not get satisfaction, we are not happy with that job, then money doesn't matter. However, for some people who are suffering from financial situation, for them salary is most important than job. As compared to the past few years, nowadays most of the people are really concerned about the satisfaction rather than salary.
Okay. What skills do you think are needed to get a good job these days?
So, as you all know, this is the generation of modern science and technology. So, I think there are some particular skills that each and every individual should have in their life in order to get better and appropriate job for them. Firstly, people have great interpersonal skills, people have technical skills, and people have knowledge about the science as well, and they have kind behavior. Of course, people should always be polite in every situation, and they have good characteristics they have good characteristics as well, and they should have problem solving skills in their life. And if they have such kind of particular skills, then it will be really effortless and appropriate for them to get any job in this present time.
Do you think women should be able to do all the same jobs that men do?
Well, it totally depends upon the personality and skills of the woman. So I personally believe that yes, in this present time, most of the women are becoming really creative and intelligent, and they are well educated as compared with the past few years. And I have seen so many women who have done a lot of contribution to the society, to the country, in order to develop the nations. And however, some kind of activities which are really complicated for women to do, like like driving, like that. So I think some particular work are really complicated for them, but almost it is equally available work.
What jobs do you think are most valuable to a society?
I think there are some noticeable jobs we can see in the every nation which are really important for society, such as social workers, teachers, and other kind of job like
Okay. So do you think that there must be equal pay scale for both male and female workers in a workplace?
Sorry ma'am,
do you think there should be equal pay scale for both the men and female working in a particular place?
Can you please elaborate?
should there be equal pay scale, equal salary for both men and women working in a particular workplace?
I think it totally depends on what kind of work they are doing, and I think that there should be the equal amount of salary for the both women and men on the basis of their ability and skills. If they are doing the job in one particular organizations with the same labels, then of course it will be obvious that women and men should get equal amount of salary. Yes, I think so.
Thank you so much. That's the end.